Yeah, okay, I'll do it back.
Do you like that?
Like say the performance. I've got a small voice. No, it's serious. Just be like,
Mysterious.
Guys, thanks for coming. This is Space 43. It will be open to all Glasgow students by the beginning of next month. Here is Rose Goddard.
thanks everyone. Hold your breath and apply pressure to the source of the pain. The skin on my stomach is like a frozen lake. Trails of silvered pink and green pulsing under ice. A vein or a blood vessel, or I hook my nail under one like a loose stitch and pull, and out I open. Pry fingers in to pick apart like a hole in a sofa cushion, and then just keep going. Curve in to find some dark spot, my hand reaching through flesh matter, cherry jam, bits of old sponge, and the brain and the heart and the liver all dance in the heat and a pull, and then snag on something caught. Rub a sugar cube across your eyelid, scratch like crystals forming in the gut. Bits of cell come away from the lining, and one crystal may catch in the neck of, and from this, and crystals may catch and plug the ducts. If they're not expelled, they begin to grow like a pearl in an oyster from a bit of grit in the neck of something wedged in the wall of the gut, something wedged in the wall of the gut, something wedged in the wall of the gut, something wedged like a coin or a nut or a seed or a stone. I place my fingers around you and pluck you clean out. I had gallbladder surgery a few years ago. I had 7 gallstones the size of golf balls. The entire gallbladder was removed and I never had any problems again. The pain was gone. My husband had a gallbladder attack. The doctor said he needed surgery. He was at work and literally couldn't walk anywhere from the pain. Since he worked at a grocery store, I told him to drink half a cup of apple cider vinegar. He called me back 20 minutes later and the pain was completely gone. Plugged ducts gasp, hang slack in places that they shouldn't. And when I walk, I can feel the hole in the neck of something filling with bits of me, little twinge underneath my dress, soaking into cotton, draw back, a curtain soaked in black bile and sediment collecting in the gallbladder. So I pocket you. I slip you inside my cheek. For 2 weeks you sit inside my rolled up shirt cuff, knocking against the bone of my wrist, trying to get back in, I think. What can I do with you? What are you? A little thing like a coin or a nut or a seed or a stone. If I were to cut you in half, would I see you splay out like the rings of a tree? Or like a cliff face in layers of dust and silt and compressed rock? Picked out from my gut, I cup you in my hand. But when I try to hold you, your powder in my hands, I'm sorry, I take you out to the garden and dig a well of soil. Will you sprout out something new and green? An ache in my gut, I'm sorry, I take you to the kitchen and set you in a ramekin. Think of a speckled brown custard tart or the shiny nutmeg skin on a rice pudding. I pull you across the grater and ridges spring up like goosebumps. And I press you into the flesh of a tomato.